On to you Libras out here. Hopefully y'all are having a great day. So for you Libras, right? You have the strength, the justice, and then you have the Ten of Swords. So let's see what's going on for you Libras, right? Justice represents Libras. So y'all showed up immediately. Y'all didn't waste any time, did y'all? Okay. Someone needed, okay. Okay. So you got this X again, Six of Cups. You have this person that is either an ex or someone that you could have gotten romantically interested in, but they wasted their opportunity because their ego essentially and fear got the better of them. But I had to fast forward a little bit just so that you can understand the context, because the Strength card, the Justice, and the Ten of Swords represents you, Libras, excuse me. You've been through too much, and you learn from all those situations. You learn from that stuff, right? You learn from the mistakes that you Libras made. So as a result, you Libras decided that, you Libras decided that, you know, you learn from all of those. And when this person, um, excuse me, was acting up with you, right? And was trying basically wasting your time, you Libras wasn't going to allow your own time to be wasted. So when I think of the Strength card, right, because it says it all, the Strength card, the Justice, and the Ten of Swords, you Libras been through too much to not walk away with any kind of life lessons. Of course you've learned something, right? So as a result, you Libras understood that when this person was trying to play games with you, what is it that you Libras did? Y'all basically decided to take yourselves out of the equation by just no contact, just ghosting them, just leaving them behind, right? Because you didn't want to have anything to do with them due to the fact that if that's how it is that they choose to interact with you based upon principle alone, right? You Libras over here trying to make it work with them, applying pressure, trying to see what's going on with them, going after them, showing them that you're interested, and they're not doing any of that. They're not putting any kind of effort back. So guess what happened? You Libras naturally decided to stop. You'll have some people who will continue to go and go and go and go, and part of the reason why is because they don't understand this principle. It's not just well, this person doesn't have self-respect. Yeah, to a certain extent, but it's also they could have self-respect, but they need to understand where the self-respect is coming from, right? So they may need to understand why that is before they start to be able to actually understand self-respect and see in that regard. And see, the situation for you Libras is that you understand the self-respect and you practice it, right? Because you got the education on it, because you Libras understood that pretty much you gotta have self-respect because of the fact that there is no such thing as the relationship with these people. These people are not going to do anything. There is no real relationship that you think is going to happen because they're whack. They're not actually going to give you what it is that you perceive that you will have, right? Like, they are out of practice when it comes to relationships. They've probably never been in a relationship. Like, you Libras will be surprised at how many times people will front like they know what a relationship is, but they've never actually been in a healthy relationship in their life. And so if a healthy relationship were to just pop up out of nowhere, they wouldn't even know what to do, because they don't know what it's like to not argue. They don't know what it's like to like go shopping. This is something that me and my mom would do when I was younger, right? My mom would basically want to go in the street, and me being like a teenager or whatnot, I would kind of like, go with her and stuff like this, because I ain't want to stay in the house. I ain't really want to just stay home alone all day, just stay in the house, whatever the case may be. So like, so the situation with that is, I was in a situation where, like I said before, like, you know, I would go with her and hang out with her and, like, you know, make sure that she's okay and stuff like this. Stuff, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And the point that I'm trying to make here with that is the fact that you can do that in a relationship, right? But they don't know what that's like. They don't know what that's like. They don't know what that's like when a person is like, "Hey, I'll take you shopping. I'm not gonna pay for everything for you. I'll pay for some stuff. I'm not gonna pay for everything. You know what I mean? Because you're the one who's shopping. But I will help you out with these bags, with stuff like this. I will, you know what I mean? I will go with you to be your companion, make sure that you're good, all that stuff, because we're together." They don't know about that. They don't know about that. And so the situation is, here you Libras come, right? Trying to show that you into them. Guess what happened? They can't do that. Ten of Swords can't do that because they don't have practice in that. So they scared to the mug. So they think you trying to, like, set them up type stuff. Like, and see, the thing is that then you have the Six of Wands and the Judgment. So the Six of Wands and the Judgment right here is about how you Libras basically. So you don't want them. They want to come back on some Six of Cups type stuff, like I said before. But you Libras don't want them. You don't want to have anything to do with them, because just based upon how they moved with you, right? And see, the Six of Wands and the Judgment. The Six of Wands and the Judgment is all about how, so you move forward and they're trying to stop you from moving forward, meaning that they want to know why. Well, why is it that you want to move forward? What's up with you, Libras? What's going on? Why is it that you moving like that in the first place? And then you have the Four of Cups and the Chariot, right? Four of Cups, they're being difficult. They're regretful. They don't want you, Libras, to move forward. But the Chariot, right, which is the crabs, it could be a crab. Doesn't necessarily have to be that zodiac sign. I can't say the C word, but it could be any of the zodiac signs. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, y'all are in a situation where they don't want you to leave. And they got a real issue. Why? Judgment, Four of Cups, Chariot. Issues, problems, questioning. Why don't they want you to leave? Right? Why don't they want you Libras to move forward? Because they like you. But like I said before, that shy stuff, and this is the darker side. I ain't gonna even say darker. This is the side of being shy that you don't want. It's when, you know, this is what I mean when I say that eventually people gonna have to get over the shy stuff. Because one thing that I learned, right, is that in order for you to attain greatness, you're gonna have to step out of the shyness role. And this is not me trying to make a quotable talking point. This is real. Like, whenever it is that you're trying to accomplish something, you will gain notice. You will gain some form of celebrity, right? You will do that. You will have that, right? You know, because even with me on a personal level, I don't really care about the whole famous thing or me growing on YouTube. As far as, like, I want to grow on YouTube, but I don't really care about the fame or the notoriety that comes with it, right? Unless I'm, like, trying to launch some sort of a project, like a this or that. Like, until then, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm off camera and stuff like this, like, I just be where I'm at. And I know ending a sentence with "at" is not grammatically correct, but I know that, right? Talking colloquially. But I'm just where I'm at. And you know what I mean? I'm not really, you know? So the point that I'm trying to make here is is that that's just how it is for you Libras, though. Like, they gotta get over the shy stuff, because the shy stuff is the stuff that's getting them, right? Because when you shy, that means that you don't really want to open up to the person or the people, more accurately, that you're supposed to be opening up to. So the person is shy, yeah, but they so shy to the point where they dubbed you. They gave you all these kind of issues, right? And now they're back trying for you Libras to do what? To not leave, right? Trying for you Libras to not leave and all that, because they can't stand the fact that you Libras actually are moving forward. Well, of course you're moving forward. You Libras have things to do, people to see, places to go. They should have thought about that before. The Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. The Five of Cups, excuse me, not Five of Cups, Page of Cups, excuse me. Page of Cups is about, again, they're looking at you like you don't know what you're doing. You know, why are you being so hard-headed? Why are you Libras not really listening to what's happening here? Five of Wands, they're looking at you like all you want to do is getting into some mischief or argue or get in a conflict with them. That's not it. It's just that you Libras are just done. And they had their opportunity and they wasted their opportunity, is what it is. And so you Libras, in a nutshell, you just have the mentality of there's nothing to talk about. Because people be wanting you to talk so that they can essentially, smooth talk you back. And then when the smooth talking don't work, then they want to make you look like you're the one who's the problem. And they use them talking, they use talking in order to do that. They turn it into some sort of an argument. They project, they flip back something. This is why it is I'm not an advocate for arguing at all. When I interact with somebody, I'm trying to get to a point. And if the person doesn't want to respect the fact that I'm trying to get to a point, then it is what it is. But I'm not arguing, and this is what I'm trying to say, that arguing stuff, this is where a lot of dysfunction be coming from. So my suggestion to you Libras is don't argue, right? A lot of times people be like, well okay, like, what about the whole lawyer thing type stuff? Okay, well, I mean, the thing is that the lawyers who be arguing don't really have evidence. You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to the lawyers who have miles long worth of evidence and information and documentation. They're not really arguing if you pay attention. They're just stating facts. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Excuse me, the Five of Wands. Excuse me. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. The Empress, which is Libra. The Ten of Cups. Five of Cups. Four of Wands. And then you have the Moon card. So, yeah, the Empress and the Ten of Cups, you don't want to have anything to do with them. For what? Five of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Moon card. The Five of Cups is regret, but on another level, you Libras want them to move on. But it's regret because they regret not accepting you Libras' advances to be with them. And the Four of Wands and the Moon card right here represents how you Libras Okay, so they wish that they could also be with you. They see you as husband or wifey material. Um, and the things that the moon card represents, but at the same time, they understand that they lost you. So there's a lot of profound regret on their side. And, you Libras are like, this could have, and that's the cold part, because this could have actually been something. But again, some of it is shyness. If it was the shy individual, it could have been disrespectful. It could have been all of that stuff. But I get the whole shyness stuff because were they shy? Hold on a second. Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry. Okay. Right. Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Okay. I don't have any money right now. You saw it because it was on the news. Yeah. I'm getting paid from that. I'm getting paid from that. I rearranged my portfolio and I put a lot of my money into realty income. I got 106 shares. Okay, I got you. Yeah, got you. You ready to take creatine? Okay, got you. I got you. I got you. Let me call me back later on today. I'm making a video right now. All right. Love you. Bye. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That's my mom. She's in the hospital. That was her calling me. So we talked for a little bit, and I let her know that I got to get back to this because I didn't want to leave y'all hanging too long. But yeah, they got a lot of regret. You know what I'm saying? And the regret comes from the fact that they could have had you. They could have really been in a good relationship. And the thing is, why it is too that a lot of times exes come back is because the regret hits them hard, where it's like they know that you Libras are decent people. It's just that they just be on some nonsense because now it's like what type of time they on. You know what I mean? They thinking about the fact that it could have been really something special, but they ruined it. That's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. We're trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're at 20,156. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace. Oh, yeah, and come through and get a personal reading from me, right? That way I can keep the channel going and everything. Peace.